Welcome back to my channel. Today, we explore the value of specific coins. The most valuable state quarter coins value in market the 1976 Bicentennial quarter dollar, specifically the rare double date variety with the D mint mark, even if it's in damaged condition. So what makes this coin so special and what's its value in today's market? First, some background. The United States Mint released the 1776 to 1976 bicentennial quarters to celebrate 200 years of American independence. These quarters are unique because instead of the usual single year, they feature a double date, 1776 to 1976. They also have a special reverse design showing a colonial drummer, symbolizing the spirit of the American Revolution. Now, most collectors focus on quarters in pristine or uncirculated condition. But damaged or heavily worn coins can sometimes surprise you with their value, especially if they're rare varieties. The D mint mark means the coin was minted in Denver, and among the bicentennial quarters, some Denver minted coins with double dates and certain errors can fetch higher prices. So what exactly is a double date quarter? Normally, these quarters have the 1776 to 1976 date clearly stamped. However, certain coins show a doubling effect on the date or have minor die errors causing the dates to look doubled or distorted. These varieties are relatively scarce and highly sought after by error coin collectors. But what if your coin is damaged? Maybe it's heavily scratched, bent, corroded, or faded. Well, this usually lowers a coin's value. The rarity of the double date and the D mint mark can still make a damaged coin worth something notable. So, what is the value of a 1776 to 1976 bicentennial quarter with a D mint mark and double date in damaged condition? Here's the breakdown. Usually worth around $300, mostly a premium over face value for collectors who want to add a rare variety to their collection without concern for condition. Keep in mind that the actual price depends on the severity of damage, visibility of the double date, and collector interest at the time. Rare varieties can attract niche buyers willing to pay more, even for damaged examples. So, even if your 1776 to 1976 bicentennial quarter with the D mint mark is damaged, it might still hold more value than just $270, especially if it shows that elusive double date doubling. Always keep an eye out for these hidden gems. Next up, the Georgia State quarter dollar from 1788 with a P mint mark. Yep, that's right. We're talking about one of the most sought-after state quarters, and the best part. Even dirty condition examples can still hold significant value in today's market. So, stick around to learn why this coin is a must-have and how much it's really worth. First, a quick refresher. The Georgia State quarter was issued in 1999 as part of the U.S. Mint's 50 State Quarters program. It celebrates Georgia's rich history, including the founding year 1788, when Georgia ratified the U.S. Constitution. The coin we're focusing on today is the 1999 Georgia quarter with the P mint mark, meaning it was minted in Philadelphia. Normally, state quarters are fairly common, but when you factor in unique conditions or errors, like this one, the value can shoot up. You might be wondering, why would a dirty or circulated Georgia quarter be valuable? Well, coins in less than perfect condition can still be worth a lot. If they have something special about them, that could be an error, a rare die variety, or just low mintage numbers from that year. For the 1999 Georgia quarter with the P mint mark, dirty or circulated condition coins typically range from a few cents up to around $500 depending on the level of wear and any unique characteristics. However, if you happen to find a coin with an error or unusual strike, even if it's dirty, that value can jump considerably. Clocks are especially on the lookout for errors like double dies, off-center strikes, or die cracks on this coin. These errors are rare and can push the coin's value to $200 or even more, despite the dirty condition. So, if you find a 1999 Georgia quarter with a P mint mark in your change, don't just toss it aside because it's dirty or worn out. Take a closer look for any unusual features. Even in circulated condition, these coins can be worth more than you think. In fact, in today's market, Collectors often pay premiums for these quarters, especially if they have an error or are part of a low mintage batch. Checking sites like eBay or specialized coin auction platforms can give you a good idea of current prices to wrap things up. The 1999 Georgia State Quarter with a P-Mint mark isn't just pocket change. While most in dirty condition might only be worth face value or slightly more, rare error versions can command $300 or even higher. Next up, the Arizona State Quarter from 1912, featuring the famous P-Mint mark, and talking about how much a fine condition coin like this could be worth in today's market. Before we jump into the value, let's set the stage. The Arizona State Quarter is part of the famous 50 State Quarters program launched by the U.S. Mint in 1999 and ran until 2008. Each state was honored with a unique design on the quarter to showcase its history and culture. Now, Arizona became the 48th state in 1912, and although the quarter commemorating Arizona came out decades later, there's a special coin from that year with a P-Mint mark that collectors absolutely love. Here's where it gets interesting. The 1912 Arizona Quarter with a P-Mint mark isn't your everyday circulation coin. It's actually a commemorative or specially minted piece, sometimes referred to as a pattern or test strike. The P-Mint mark means it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which was the primary U.S. mint location at the time. These coins were minted in limited quantities, and because of their rarity, they hold significant collector value. When we talk about coin value, condition is king. Coins are graded on a scale from poor to mint state. A fine grade means the coin shows moderate wear but still retains most of its design details in fine condition. You can expect the Arizona Quarter to show some flattening on the high points of the design, but overall, the details remain clear and the coin is appealing to collectors. So, what is the value of this coin today? Because it's a rare and sought-after piece. A 1912 Arizona Quarter with a P-Mint mark in fine condition can fetch anywhere from $1,200 to $2,500 depending on the specific market, and bear interest prices vary based on factors like provenance, exact grade, and market demand. Some specimens have even sold for more at auctions if they come with certification from grading companies like PCGS or NGC. And if you're looking to start your own collection, the Arizona Quarter is a beautiful piece of history that's definitely worth keeping an eye on. Next up, the New Jersey State Quarter from 1787, featuring the P-Mint mark, and why this particular quarter, extremely fine condition, is a prized piece for collectors and investors alike. So if you're a coin enthusiast or just curious about coin values, stick around. New Jersey State Quarter is part of the 50 State Quarters program released by the United States Mint between 1999 and 2008. This program was hugely popular because it celebrated each state's unique heritage and history. New Jersey's quarter, issued in 1999, features the state's nickname, the Garden State, and depicts George Washington crossing the Delaware River during the Revolutionary War in 1787. Now, the P-Mint mark on the coin means it was minted at the Philadelphia Mint, which is the oldest mint in the United States and responsible for many of the most collectible coins. When we talk about coin value, condition is everything. An extremely fine coin is one that has been well preserved with only very minor wear on the high points of the design. Details like George Washington's face and the waves in the Delaware River remain sharp, and clear. Collectors love coins in this grade because they show a lot of original detail, but aren't quite mint state, meaning they have a bit of history and character without significant damage. While most New Jersey quarters are common and worth their face value, the P-Mint mark coins in extremely fine condition stand out due to their limited numbers in high grade. Most of these quarters were circulated and didn't survive in such pristine shapeless. Collectors focusing on the 50 State Quarters program actively seek out higher grade coins from each state to complete their collections, driving up demand. Add to that the historical significance of New Jersey in the nation's founding, and you've got a recipe for a coin that commands a premium. So, What's the actual value of a New Jersey State Quarter 1787 with a payment mark in extremely fine condition in today's market? As of 2025, these coins typically sell between $320, sometimes higher depending on the exact grade, and I appeal if you happen to own a New Jersey quarter with a payment mark. Check its condition carefully. Grading can make a big difference in value. And if you're thinking about selling, consider getting it professionally graded by companies like PCGS or NGC for the best market return. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more valuable coin insights. Got a rare coin you want us to talk about? Drop it in the comments below. Until next time, keep collecting and stay valuable.